This one's a little harder for me to say out loud. Not because my break coverage is sitting right above me and I don't want them to hear me talk about astrophysics, and not because the idea is complex, but because it sits right at the edge of where my old life and this new one meet. I spend my days with people just trying to survive another hour, so talking about the physics of the sun can sound a little indulgent. But the sun is not separate from the work of the remembering, and so I'm just going to try to say it as plainly as possible. The universe leaks its history everywhere, and the star that keeps us alive speaks in 2 times at once. So every second the sun releases 2 kinds of messengers. You've got photons, the light we see and feel, which are born in the furnace of its core. But they don't race straight towards us. They're absorbed, scattered, released, reborn millions of times over hundreds of thousands of years before finally reaching our skin. The sunlight warming your face today is ancient. It's a memory made warm. Neutrinos are different though. They pass through the sun almost without touching anything. 8 minutes after they're born, they stream through our bodies by the trillions. They bring the near present, the raw, immediate breath of the star. One messenger travels through deep time, and another arrives from the present moment. And here's where the physics gets personal. Much of what we feel in our own lives is photon-like, old light, a flare of anger, shame, panic, that took years, sometimes decades, to finally escape the dense plasma of our past. But then there's the neutrino layer, that raw, wordless signal of the nervous system, the ache arriving in real time, before story, before meaning, before blame. Remembering is what happens when those moments and those 2 signals align, when the old light and the new ache finally meet and look at each other, when the then and the now stop fighting and begin to cohere. That coherence is what I have come to call the click. Not a dramatic revelation, just a quiet click. A momentary end to the fragmentation where you stop being just a ghost of your history or a prisoner of your present, and you become the third thing generated by their friction. A single source can carry multiple simultaneous truths, whether a star or a human life. Different epochs, different energies, different stories, all sharing the same moment. You're always standing in at least 2 histories at once. The long echo of what's shaped you, and the immediate pulse of what's asking for your attention right now. The remembering is learning how to hold both without collapsing, to let the old light warm without burning, and to feel the new signal without being swept away by it. The next video turns from the sun in the sky towards the smaller, fiercer flame that we each carry inside.